What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the McKennie show. Excuse me, for a daily news show on the Monday, first day of what could be potentially a very interesting week. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna say big week, but I'm gonna say interesting week, or it should be a week where everything should be clear, so we can move on for good or for worse. It doesn't really it does matter, but like you need to know which direction we are going. But today's topic, or this video's topic, is gonna be about 100 million euros in sales we can do in two ways: the easy way and the the most difficult way out there, and probably mission impossible. So I'll go over that. Keep in mind, after this video, in a couple hours, I'll be live with Julian again. It's been months since we have been live, but we will be live maybe twice or three times this week. So go watch that or rewatch that as always. And yeah, let's get straight into the sales. Okay, so this is the type of news I was expecting at the start of the transfer market. It's finally here. We've been waiting for it, but these things will need to take place first before we can actually, see which direction we're going or what we can do in the transfer market, basically. And it starts off with two ways, according to Corriere dello Sport. Corriere dello Sport. They have two ways: the easy option and the ridiculous, difficult option. The easy option is sell Vlahovic, Chiesa, or Chesney, or all three of them, or two of them, whatever. That's a very easy option. Now, that's option one, and I think that's the option that the club is not hoping to do, but expecting to do, and we all as fans are expecting the club to do that. Sell Vlahovic, or even Chiesa, or even both, whatever. That's the scenarios that everybody is, actually looking at, being very worried about, and so on. The difficult options is selling a bunch of players, and I will go over these players, and you will understand while I'm talking about the deals or the potential deals, why it seems very, very, very unlikely that this will happen. We start off with Zakaria, because he's coming back from Chelsea. Didn't play really too much, brought in by Tuchel, or did he? And didn't play under Potter really. And when he played, he had a good game, and there I said it, a good game. So he's coming back. If Pellegrini stays, there's no chance. I think he made that very clear, Zakaria, when he left for Chelsea, that it's not gonna happen with him and Pellegrini. Now, according to Corriere dello Sport, Juve are looking to make 20 mil of him. I think he has value. Do I think he has a 20 million value? No, because I don't believe a Premier League team will come in for him. That's my issue. If an Aston Villa would be in for him, if Leicester will be in the league still, if not even a Brighton, because they don't do these type of deals, and that's kind of where the sticking point is. I don't see another Premier League team coming in for Zakaria. I really am struggling. I see more the La Liga and maybe the Bundesliga again, and there is where I'm like, you're probably not going to get 20 mil. I think if we get 50 to 70 mil, 60 mil, it's already a profit, but you got him basically on a free. A lot of people say keep him, but if Allegri stays, it's impossible, because I want to believe we're going to play 4-3-3, but we're not, and I don't think it's going to work, with Allegri. Who knows? Maybe a new coach comes in and he's like, I'll take it. I'll take Zakaria. But if an offer comes in, I think the club will happily move him on. It's a weird scenario. He came in and played a few good games, got injured, didn't really play anymore, and very strange situation, because he left after a half year. Very random thing to happen, because I thought he deserved another shot, another season, in my opinion. But I don't think it's going to work out. That's one. Two is the guy that will bring you in nothing and will cost you money, but he's in the list. It's Arthur. He said he's liked by Galatasaray. difficult to get big figures considering he has an impact of about 33 million on the budget, and that's all you need to know. We cannot terminate this contract. That's impossible. It will be a loan, and probably we will pay up a part of the wage because Liverpool took that on. If he goes Lazio or any of those teams, we're gonna pay part of the wages, and it's a sad situation. But his injuries, I was never a big fan of his. It didn't work out, but he's not a player that will bring in money at all. Like he's the opposite of that. He will cost you money, even though he's playing somewhere else. So forget about Arthur. He will be out, but no money for him. The next one up is McKennie, which is a very sticky one because the Leeds deal was too good to be true. Like way too good to be true. They're never gonna pay, even if they stayed up. I cannot believe they were gonna pay plus 30 mil. So he's on the market. He's liked by the Premier League and the Bundesliga, and Juve won between 20 and 30 million. I don't think you're gonna get 30. If you get 25, that's already big. And who is coming in for him? That I'm really struggling to see who's gonna pay 25 mil for him because technically he's a very, very limited bad player. Like it is what it is. So he should be moved on. But if we get around 20, I'm already happy because I don't see anyone paying 30 mil for him because like we, probably other fans and clubs are looking at him and be like, why should we pay 30 mil for him? Because they've seen what he's done, what Leeds, and the trajectory he's on. Yes, young and American, and that counts for some weird reason, but he's not a great player. So I don't know. I think 30 million is a big stretch, like it was when Leeds said, or we and Leeds agreed on, the option is 30 mil. I thought that was already very excessive. I thought that was very weird, strange, and very, very unlikely to happen. But he's one of the names that could, bring him some cash, and probably will. Unless it's Galatasaray, then it will be very difficult, of course. Next one on the list is a player who should be leaving the club. Shouldn't be tied to the club anymore. It's Pellegrini. Just player, just very average, limited player. He's at Lazio. Didn't play at Lazio actually. They still want to buy him, but not at 50 mil that we agreed on. I'm just saying a lower, whatever. Just get rid. Every summer, basically the same thing. He's coming back. Like all these players, just cut ties. It's done. He's not that good. Let him leave, even if it's for 8 million, whatever. Just get him off the books. It's done. He can bring in a little bit of cash, not much, but a little bit of cash. But I think it's been enough. Time's up. Just move him on, and get over with it because he ain't it, and he will never be it. It's that simple. The following player is the strangest one out of them all because had a great season when he joined. This season, terrible injuries, all those things. In England, they're saying, yeah, they're going to buy him. It looked like a foregone conclusion, and here we are, and it still didn't happen because they are asking for a discount because we agreed on 35 mil, and they don't want to go beyond 25 and 30 mil, which is typical Tottenham. And if he had a good season this season, they would probably have paid it. And if not, Juve could have said, whatever, another club will pay that money, so you pay up or he's back with us and we will move him on. But he didn't have that type of season. I don't know which team will come in and pay the 35 mil. So for some reason, it's ridiculous, but you need to negotiate with Tottenham, which is a mad thing to do. But you need to get him off the books as well because if Allegri says it's a completely no, and even if he doesn't stay, I have nothing against Kulusevski because I think he's still a good player, but he's a very one-trick pony that needs to be played in a certain way. Freedom, have some space, and I don't see that really happening with us in Italy. I think that's very difficult. It happened with Parma because they played on a counter attack. They waited. You might say we do that, but we do that terribly. That's why it didn't work out as well. But that's not the football we expect to play, or we should be playing in the future. So you need to get him off the books and basically find an agreement now with Tottenham, which won't be easy, but I think it will happen. It will happen. I don't know if it's for 35, 30 mil, but it will happen. Now, the final player is Connie de Winter. Um, they're looking at maybe selling him, keeping him, including him in a swap deal, but they value him at 50 mil. Maybe that's a bit too much because of the injury he also had. I think he will be more used in a swap deal. You know, get Parisi, use him. Get Fratesi, use him. I think that will the type of transfer fee will bring in. It will be something like that. Use in a swap deal. You know, value him at this, blah blah blah. You can say it's against the rules, but who knows what the club did back then. But those are the names now being linked, and most of the players are the players coming back or already on loan. That's it. You know, you still have maybe Alexander to terminate his contract, maybe Rugani to leave. You know, who knows? You still have these things happening. There was some talks about Saudi Arabia coming for Pogba, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But as you go on in the list and you hear me talk about it and you read this stuff, you probably get the idea. The first news with Vlahovic, Chiesa, that will be most likely the outcome. It will be one of those players or both, because this is not gonna get you 100 mil, not even close, and it will take forever to get you that money so you can work on the team, building a new team. So scary hours for so many reasons, but I won't say exciting hours, but hopefully hours that will make clear which direction we're going, what we can look forward to or not look forward to, and see what we have next season, basically. Because again, month from now, preseason. But yeah, that's today's video. Gonna wrap it up. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that bell notification, go watch me and Julian live or rewatch that as well, whatever what works for you. And thanks for watching. I will be back live today and as well tomorrow, so Tuesday, so stay tuned for that as well. Thanks for watching. See ya.